Las Vegas is always changing, and 2025 will be no exception. For this Las Vegas 2025 update, we're going to take you through some big changes on the Strip and what's new in Las Vegas for 2025, including some crazy new rumors hitting the Strip, as well as new restaurants, attractions, and shows opening in Vegas. But first, y'all, we are getting super close to hitting our 200,000 subscriber milestone, so if you haven't done so, take a second, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you keep getting some of the best Las Vegas content out there, and we thank you. Looking back briefly on 2024, we witnessed some crushing changes in Las Vegas and the end for several icons on the Strip that will change Las Vegas forever, including the closing of the iconic Mirage Resort and its beloved Volcano Show, as well as the implosion of the Tropicana on the south end of the Strip. We actually shared the Tropicana demolition with you during our live stream of the implosion. You know what? We'll leave a link to that live stream in the description box below. Now, other hotels and casinos on the Strip change as well, including Horseshoes Jubilee Tower transforming into the Paris Versailles Tower, completed with new balconies as well as a sky bridge. The Delano Hotel rebranded into a W Hotel, and the Rio undergoing significant renovations with its new owners making major investments in an attempt to give new life to the once grand resort. And some notable restaurants on the Strip also closed in 2024, including the late Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville at Link Promenade, Senior Frogs at TI, and the popular Chief Eat Ocean One at the Miracle Mile Shop. And downtown, the beloved Downtown Cocktail Room recently shut its doors as well. Now, with all that being said, on to many of some big changes and new things coming to Las Vegas in 2025. Let's kick things off with the A's Stadium. The one that's taking over the Tropicana spot? Well, the planned new A's baseball stadium at the former Tropicana site on the south end of the Strip appears to be making some progress, y'all. Now, while rumors continue to swirl in social media that the development may not ever come to fruition, well, the Las Vegas Stadium Authority recently gave the green light to development and lease agreements, marking what appears to be a significant step forward. However, the project still faces financial hurdles, with the Fisher family needing to cover a hefty $1.44 billion, despite having already invested $40 million. Now, two banks have tentatively offered a $300 million loan, but the team still needs to secure more funding and finalize a development agreement with Clark County. So stay tuned for more news on this during our monthly Las Vegas updates in 2025. And speaking of big developments, well, big developments are apparently on the horizon for the north end of the Strip. So the Clark County Commission recently approved several permits for the ambitious so-called LVXP project set to rise on the old Wet and Wild site. Now, if in fact it does get off the ground, well, development will reportedly include 3 towers, with one soaring 725 feet, offering 2,605 hotel and condo units, an NBA-ready 18,000-seat arena, plus a theater, shopping center, and underground parking. So that new retail center Boulevard, which we have watched rise up with anticipation, well, they're going to be opening up more and more retail stores during 2025. Now, the progress of the massive 400,000 square foot retail complex construction was impressive to watch during 2024. And the Puma store at the Boulevard has already opened, and plans were recently announced for the world's largest In-N-Out to eventually open at the Boulevard as well. And according to reports, the In-N-Out will encompass 8,000 square feet indoors and 2,000 square feet outdoors on a 3rd floor patio. Immersive Vegas on steroids. Yup, a new Las Vegas immersive district is coming next to Area 15. We're talking 36 acres of various immersive experiences, including a new 200-room hotel and a horror experience straight from Universal Parks and Resorts. That attraction, dubbed Universal Horror Unleashed, plans to open for Halloween 2025. We are super excited to check out Universal Horror when it opens, and according to reports, it will feature 4 themed haunted houses, including Universal Monsters, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Scarecrow the Reaping, and the Exorcist Believer. So what's happening with the Venetian Palazzo? Well, let me tell you, Venetian's getting a massive makeover. So the Venetian Palazzo's jaw-dropping $1.5 billion facelift, including redesigning of all its original 4,000 suites, well, should make significant progress in 2025. And once completed, the new renovated rooms will help the Venetian retain its strong reputation as one of the best hotels and casinos on the Strip. Fontainebleau and rumors? Well, despite recent reports of the Fontainebleau struggling to attract visitors and rumors of employee layoffs, it appears it may have expansion plans as well. Now in 2024, the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority approved the sale of a 10-acre vacant lot next to the west wall of the convention center for $125 million. Local developers are reportedly buying the front 5 acres along the strip for $12.5 million, while Fontainebleau is reportedly paying $112.5 million for the back 5 acres. And speaking of renovations, the Flamingo Las Vegas is currently undergoing a major renovation of its popular Gold Pool Day Club. Now the project aims to modernize the pool area with new amenities and a fresh look, and the pool is expected to reopen in spring of 2025. Now we have always enjoyed the party vibe at the Gold Pool, and we expect the renovations to only make it better. We'll see, and we'll let you know. And speaking of Flamingo, Pinky's by Vanderpump, well, that's now open. Yep, this new restaurant and bar named after Vanderpump's own name, Pinky, offers light dishes and fun, playfully named cocktails in that signature Vanderpump decor. And Flamingo's on a roll, y'all, so continuing the 2025 addition to the Flamingo, a new Gordon Ramsay burger will also be opening at the casino. I feel like Vegas is on a roll with this renovation theme, and continuing that is Ellis Island. Yes, they're expanding. Ellis Island's $35 million renovation is well underway and is expected to be completed in 2025. So what does this expansion include? Well, let me tell you. The expansion is going to reportedly add 6,500 square feet to the casino. The project will include a center bar, sports book, and new service entrance, which is replacing the microbrewery demolished earlier. Now, renovations extend to the Village Pub and Cafe Karaoke Lounge and a new rooftop event space. And getting back to the rumors, well, there have been rumors over the past several years about an impending demise of Casino Royale on the Strip. And the rumor suggested that a modern 700-foot casino resort would be built on the site. Now, we have not seen any reports recently about any construction plans, however, and Casino Royale appears to still be taking reservations. So, at this point, it appears that Casino Royale, yep, may in fact survive another year. We'll be definitely keeping our eye on Casino Royale and let you know as soon as we hear anything. Speaking of that, for more up-to-date information on Vegas, all things Vegas, be sure to follow us on Instagram at TurnItUpWorld. And so it continues with Hollywood coming to Vegas. That's right, Warner Brothers Discovery announced in 2024 that they're ready to lease a movie studio in the Southwest Valley, and they're looking to drop $8.5 billion on film production if state legislators pass incentives for the productions. And of course, Marky Mark, well, you know, Mark Wahlberg is reportedly helping to drive the plan forward. Meanwhile, there's a lot of talk of another studio in Summerlin with Sony Pictures backing a $1 billion production spend. There's been some questions about the Brightline West high-speed railway and if it's finally happening. Well, after conducting field work in 2024, Brightline is reportedly expected to begin laying track potentially in 2025. So the long-discussed high-speed rail line between Southern California and Las Vegas is projected to be completed by 2028, assuming everything progresses smoothly, of course. New Twin Towers on the Strip? Well, the Clark County Zoning Commission in 2024 approved a mixed-use development south of the Fontainebleau that reportedly will bring 2 600-foot towers, 750 hotel rooms, and 425 condos on the Strip without a casino. And this development will also include a 3,300-seat dome theater and a 440-foot amusement ride that will also be part of the fun. Now, there's no timeline or budget that has been announced yet. However, we're going to keep you posted and keeping our eyes out for this one. Now, as we previously reported, a Las Vegas spaceport is apparently planned for outside of Las Vegas. So Clark County officials previously approved the construction of the Las Vegas Executive Airport, which represents phase 1 of construction for the Las Vegas spaceport. And although no official completion date is set, the 240-acre site near Area 51 and Pahrump is projected to become the first hub for commercial and private space tourism. Now, this sounds a bit far out to us, but we're certainly going to let you know as we learn more. Jason Aldean recently opened his new Kitchen Plus bar at 63 City Center. Now, the bar and music venue features 22,000 square feet with 6 bars and a large outdoor terrace. So the venue hosts live music on 2 stages, rivaling Blake Shelton's popular Old Red across the Strip. We're definitely excited to check it out, and we're going to let you know what we think, from the energy to the food. Yum, yum, give it some. Speaking of Old Red, well, next to Old Red, Bottled Blonde will be opening very soon. The bar includes an open-air rooftop with views of the iconic Bellagio fountain. We're very excited to check this place out once it does. Stations is rocking it like no tomorrow here in Vegas. So Station Casino is expected to ramp up construction in 2025 of its previously announced plans for expanding the popular Durango Resort and Casino. Now, the expansion will reportedly include a 2,500 space parking garage on 5 levels and additional casino floor space adjacent to the garage. This new area will feature a new restaurant with an outdoor patio. And another local favorite casino, the M Resort, well, they're also expanding with construction well underway to add a second hotel tower to the resort. And speaking of expansions, well, Circa recently completed their expansion by adding 106 new rooms and suites, bumping up their total room count from 512 to 618. Now, these new digs occupy 4 floors smack in the middle of the tower. As we previously reported, F1 has plans for a year-round entertainment at their Las Vegas headquarters, the Grand Prix Plaza at Harmon and Koval. Now, starting in spring 2025, the plaza will feature 3 immersive experiences: F1 Drive, a 1,650-foot go-kart track, F1 Hub, a collection of racing simulators with dining and shopping, and F1X, a museum-like exhibit where you can dive into the world of Formula One. And speaking of F1 Las Vegas, are you ready for round 3? Well, Las Vegas Grand Prix will of course be back for its 3rd year on the Strip in November 2025. No doubt there will again be disruptions caused by the race preparations, but we hope they are reduced from the first 2 years. AI is everywhere, so why wouldn't it be in Vegas? So the Autonomous Hotel, an AI-powered non-casino hotel, is being built not too far from Allegiant Stadium at the intersection of Russell Road and Durango and expects to open in 2025. So the plan is for 303 all-suite units where you can choose from 1 to 6 rooms, each with a full kitchen and living room. There will reportedly be an AI app that guests will use during their stay. All right, my Vegas foodies, yum yum, give me some. Get ready. 2 new food halls are expected to open on the Strip in 2025. So the Venetian is opening Viva Viva Food Hall in mid-2025, featuring a curated selection of eateries. The hall will offer diverse options such as Las Vegas' second location of Al Antico Vinayo from Florence, Turkey and the Wolf from New Orleans, and Howlin' Ray's from LA, among others. And Miracle Eats, a new food hall or food collective at the Miracle Mile shops, will be opening. Now, Miracle Eats will reportedly feature a variety of dining spots, including Carnegie Pizza, Fat Sal's, a local favorite Tacotarian, Dave's Hot Chicken, of course, Lobster Me, and a new Fat Tuesday location. With all this growth from people moving to Vegas as well as visitors, well, it's about time the Reed International Airport grows. So the plans are underway to significantly expand Terminal 1 from 39 to 65 gates, as well as a makeover for the existing A and B gates. You can expect the Boring Company to continue to dig underneath Las Vegas and the Strip, expanding their network of tunnels connecting the convention center to the major resorts on the north end of the Strip. You better buckle up for this one. The Boring Company is making your underground ride even more exciting. So here's the scoop. They're finally rolling out Tesla driver assistance techs in their Las Vegas tunnels. Now, don't get too hyped just yet. We're not talking about full-on autopilot. These Teslas still need a driver keeping an eye on things, just in case they decide to take a detour en route, we suppose. Now, as we previously reported, the Neon Museum is planning a move to a snazzy new spot atop a parking garage in the Arts District. Yes, you heard me right, a parking garage. Well, they'll have nearly triple the space. Think 40,000 square feet indoors and 60,000 outdoors. So the move and renovations are expected to cost close to $45 million, but aren't expected to be completed until 2027. So for 2025, you can continue to enjoy the Neon Museum in its current location. The National Finals Rodeo will again be back in Vegas in December 2025 at the Thomas and Mack Center. So get ready for another cowboy takeover of Las Vegas in early December. Let's get ready to rumble! WrestleMania is headed to Vegas in 2025, baby. This should be crazy fun. Now, WWE is bringing WrestleMania to Allegiant Stadium for a 2-night event on April 19th and 20th. Hey, if you are a wrestling fan, who's your favorite wrestler? And will you be attending this event? Let us know in the comments below. Turning to major concerts and performers coming to Vegas in 2025, we won't cover all of them here or the many residencies, but we'll mention some of the headliners coming to Allegiant, the Sphere, and the T-Mobile Arena. Now grab a pen, because some of the artists coming to Allegiant include AC/DC in April, Post Malone and Jelly Roll in May, Kendrick Lamar also in May, Coldplay in June, and Shakira also in June. At the Sphere, you have the Eagles, who continue their already extended popular residency into April, and Dead & Company. They'll be back beginning in March through May. And at T-Mobile, you have Mary J. Blige with Neo and Mario in February, Kelsey Ballerini in March, and Mayoli in August. And of course, we also can't forget about all the conventions and festivals that will be back in Vegas in 2025. We certainly won't mention all of them, but some of the bigger ones include the CES and SEMA conventions in January and November respectively, and the music festival EDC in May, and When We Were Young in October. Hey, if you have some tips or suggestions you think others coming to Las Vegas in 2025 would appreciate, well, leave them in the comment section below. Oh, and one last thing, if you want to know the most underrated hotel and casino in downtown Las Vegas for 2025, well, click that video right here. See it? It's up on the screen. You see it. I see it. You must see it. All right, y'all. And we'll see you in the next one.